Hey, what's going on, guys? It's acisniper, and I got a quick headquarters gameplay for you guys. And quick thing, I want you guys to check the scoreboard right now as I pause the video. As you can see, I hop in late in this game, and we're down 80 points, and they got pretty high prestige players on their team, and they were pretty much raping this team. So, one thing I want to say before the end of the video is, if I did not join this team, I guarantee you 100%, I'll bet $3,000 that this team would have lost, because I was the only one that actually could tell this team. As you can see here, I set up protecting headquarters left and right, and always going for the cap. I got a couple triple sprays left and right, you know, stuff like that. And I put up kill streaks as well. So what I want to talk about in this video is headquarters itself, and pretty much what you want to, like, your weapon choice, your kill streak setup, and stuff like that. But first, you hear people say, does prestige matter? Like, if you walk into a lobby and you see two, like, 11th prestiges and, you know, 5 10 prestiges. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but it doesn't matter. It matters if they have less gameplay time. So if you see a 10 prestige and they have 6 days played, yeah, they're above average player. But if you see a 10 prestige and they have 15 days played, then they're not the best player. They just like to sit home and play Call of Duty all day. I mean, you'll see those people all the time where they have so much gameplay time and they have like less prestiges than you would think they would. Anyway, like when I see a couple of high prestiges that are like about 3-4 prestiges higher than me, I usually check their KD and their playtime, because KD, I mean, I know people think it doesn't really, tell your skill level, but I think it does. Not completely, but I think it does. I'm not gonna really explain why, because I talked about it in a video before. I'll probably link it in the description if I can remember. But anyway, so when I go into a headquarters game, I usually run flak jacket. If not, I'll run hardline or lightweight, but mostly flak jacket. I don't really like hardline because it's worthless. You don't really need to put up kill streaks. I mean, you don't need the health to put up kill streaks, because I run low kill streaks, which I'll talk about in a second. Second perk, always sleight of hand. It always has to be sleight of hand. The only ever exception is oh my god, is if I'm using grip and rapid fire on a submachine gun, which is pretty much always when I'm using, like, when I play headquarters and I use a submachine gun, I pretty much always use a grip and rapid fire because it's so powerful. Anyway, third perk. So yeah, second perk is always sleight of hand. Third perk, I usually run marathon or tactical mask. I really don't think ninja's that big of a deal, because one, you always have that announcer guy, like headquarters online, headquarters ready for capture, or I don't know what he says, but you always have that guy, and you can never sound whore with ninja. And watch this. Ponage. Anyway, quad feed for the win and destroy the headquarters. As you see here, if they capture one more headquarters, we're probably going to lose the game because time's running out as well. But as you guys see, this game is really close. It is insane. So back to what I was saying, marathon, so you can run across, like, if for big maps like Array, Jungle, Villa, well, not really Villa, but big maps like that, where you have to keep you die and you have to spawn all the way across the map, and you have to get to the headquarters as quick as possible, help your team out. Tactical mask, I've been seeing a lot of Nova gas lately, and it's really annoying. Like, I honestly never thought Nova gas would be that big of a deal. But, when you get into this Nuketown or, like, firing range, people run Warlord Pro and Nova Gas, and it's all over the place. Like they would throw it, like, right into the entrances of the headquarters. I don't know why, it's just, I don't know. It's pursuing me to change the Tactical Mask. I haven't really used it that much, mainly because when I use Tactical Mask, I think I have to use Tactical Mask Pro. But, anyway, I don't know, it's all up to you. I prefer marathon. So that's it for my setups and kill streaks. Another thing is, in headquarters, you really level up fast, and people think, you know, search and destroy is better. I honestly don't like search and destroy as much as headquarters. I mean, like, when you play, I'm sorry, I just woke up. When you play with a team in search and destroy, it doesn't really affect you. The only thing is call-outs, maybe, but you can't really, you know, capture or like plant an objective with the team, because right off the bat, there's always those pre-fire nade spots and sniper shots, and people always do that, and tomahawks and stuff like that, and people always go for them, and you're always gonna, like, right off the bat, you're always gonna have at least 1 or 2 people die, and you're gonna run the entire round with only 4 people. So, so in headquarters, I think it's better to play with a team. I mean, I always play with a team in headquarters, because when you go into headquarters, you're gonna find higher experienced and higher skill level people. That didn't really make sense, but anyway, you will. And it's kind of hard. Like, this game, I got really lucky. Like, it's kind of hard to keep up and, you know, like, you know, stay on pace with your team and actually put up good numbers and get a win all by yourself against a highly prestiged and skilled team. Still didn't make sense. Oh well. Anyway, so that's why, like, I hardly ever play headquarters by myself. I mean, this game, as I said, I got lucky, and these players, I looked at the leaderboards, and they weren't, like, they were high prestige, yes, which means they do have high experience, which is another thing. If they do have high prestige, then they will have more experience as normal. But, so this team, they weren't really, how did I die there?
Enemy spy plane incoming.
The team I was facing here, they were experienced, but they weren't skilled. I'll say that. I mean, I guess they were playing together, because most people do in headquarters. But anyway, yeah, headquarters, I pick headquarters over search and destroy, because you do level up fast. Mainly because you get 50 points every, like, 10 seconds for just capturing an objective, which is insane. I mean, in a normal game of domination, you'll get about 5,000, not 5,000, I'm sorry, 3 to 5,000, like, at match XP. As you can see, when you're done the game, it'll show up that little progression status, and it'll have about 3 to 5,000 match experience in a domination game. And well, the ground war will be a little bit more, but in headquarters, you usually get about 7 to 11,000 if you're doing good. But if you're getting dominated and you lose 250 to nothing, you'll get about 4,000, I say. I'm not sure. I hardly ever get dominated 250 to nothing. But as you can see here, this whole game, every time I was dead while we had the headquarters, which means you don't respawn until it is destroyed, I just sped it up so you guys didn't have to watch me lying on the ground. Anyway, as you see, this attack helicopter, it really, like, it's annoying. And that brings me to the next point, kill streaks. It's like, I run 3, 5, and 7, which is the spy plane, napalm, and attack helicopter. But other people, I mean, you could run the big killing kill streaks, but it won't really matter, because, like, if you're dominating, then, I mean, if you're not dominating and you're doing bad, then you really need those big kill streaks anyway, because, I mean, you really need those helpful kill streaks like the spy plane and napalm and stuff like that, because they help you, like, guard an objective. The same thing with attack helicopter. But if you're running the high kill streaks like a chopper gunner, and you're in the actual chopper gunner or gunship and stuff like that, then if they're dominating you and they have their objective, then they'll be dead half the time, because you don't respawn when you have the objective. So I run spy plane, napalm, and attack helicopter. Spy plane, just so I know who's rushing the headquarters, and so I know where to put my napalm and helicopter. And napalm and helicopter, they win games by yourself. I mean, they're team kill streaks. They help you protect an objective, and it really works out for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's really helpful for me. So yeah, that's my kill streak setup. The last thing I want to talk about in this video is the AK-74U rapid fire. That is, I'm telling you guys, if you, no, I'm not saying to put it on, because you'll just, it's rape sauce. It's insane. But if you put on rapid fire on a 74U, it is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's unbelievable, like how unfair it is. Like they could put the first two bullets on you. You could spin around and kill them within, I want to say, 100 milliseconds. It's insane. I mean, this gun is overpowered and it needs to be patched. Rapid fire needs to be taken off, and it needs to be, some sort of, the accuracy needs to be balanced. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys later. Please rate the video, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.